The thing that's interesting about JKR at the beginning is the context. That was 1990, the beginning of the kind of recession. It was a very interesting time, but it was a good time to start business.
Us coming together in a small basement as 9 people with 8 desks.
You went to a meeting, came back, you hadn't got a seat, somebody else was in your seat. You used the photocopier as a coffee table, that was the only thing we had. It was crazy. So what you had was 2 to 1. You had twice as many designers as non-designers, if you like, in the founding partners of the business. And what that always meant was design was the most important thing.
Our first big success was Boddington's. And everybody said, you know, yellow's a lager colour, you can't do that.
And that was an enormous success for that brand, for that business. It changed the entire culture of the parent company of what was Whitbread.
The thing that really got me was the work that JKR had done on Penguin. And it occurred to me, but how can you produce something that clear? You have to have an amazing understanding of the brand. And you've got to also have some amazing relationships in order to just have a penguin on the pack. And it was a very simple, iconic piece, and I thought, wow, that's amazing.
The track record is lovely, it's occasionally very nice to look back over it and you use it to train people and to coach people and to inspire people. And sometimes it's very helpful with clients to take them back and be able to show them a 10-year journey, or even in the case of some brands, Stella Artois for instance, we've worked on it for the full 25 years we've been here.
JKR has always been about the bigger idea of the design that sits behind the brand.
I'd like to think if you cut us in half, we're like a stick of rock. You know, it says brand first inside there.
Our big clients in particular are asking us, what's the visual world in which the brand operates?
To really produce design that is charismatic and makes a difference, you've got to dig deep. What is it about this brand that makes it special and different? And then we use design to try and articulate that, to try and articulate it in a visual sense. And when you get it right, that's what makes design a game changer. This building is really important to JKR. It's the culmination of 25 years hard work to be able to move into a space like this. It's motivating, it's inspiring, it's empowering, and buildings like this help us bring in better clients, clients who share our vision, share our belief, our faith in the importance and the value of design. And I think actually more than anything, it gives us an ability to attract talent.
The attraction of the talent is testament to the view of the business. And I think that we are ambitious and remain ambitious. I do this for the same reason as I did before, which is the sheer joy of being surprised and delighted by a designer's work. And I think that that's what I found wonderful and very simple.
The future for design, I think, is particularly bright. I think people are recognising that it is a very efficient, very productive medium with which they can hold everything together.
This is the time for design, and this is why it's great to be at the front of that, because in the modern world, design plays a progressively bigger and bigger part.
I think there is a greater consumer appreciation of design, and well-designed things say something in themselves about the kind of culture and the philosophy and the sense of purpose of any brand or any organisation, and I think people respond well to that. Design has gone beyond simple distinction and helping people to recognise from afar into design which in some way expresses the personality, the point of difference, the specialness about a brand. And if you can get both those things working together in harmony, then design becomes very valuable to people.